helping debt-distressed people resolve their financial troubles. A new 2-year pilot program by Credit Counselling Singapore aims to do just that, starting with a group of low-income families. There were close to 1,150 requests for help in the first half of this year. That is an 18% increase from the last 6 months of 2023. It says the increase is partly due to people spending more post-COVID, as well as the rise in cost of living. Now, the current process involves mostly one-off sessions. Under the new program, a financial coach will be assigned to meet participants monthly to assess their financial position and discuss ways to improve income or reduce expenses. There will also be a debt repayment arrangement. Credit Counselling Singapore is celebrating its 20th anniversary with a fundraising lunch. President Tharman Shanmugaratnam had played a key role in the creation of the agency. Since 2004, it has helped over 27,000 people negotiate debt settlement plans involving more than $2.3 billion, and of these, 40% repaid their debts in full.
In recent years, we have recognized an urgent need to support low-income individuals who often face unique challenges in managing their finances. Many in this demographic experience financial distress due to unforeseen circumstances such as job loss or medical emergencies, leaving them without resources or knowledge on how to navigate their debt effectively.
And for more, we have with us Tan Huey Min, General Manager of Credit Counselling Singapore. Ms. Tan, thank you so much for being here this evening.
Thank you for inviting me.
So first of all, help us understand what it means to be debt distressed and what is the criteria before someone is deemed debt distressed in the Singapore context?
Frankly speaking, it really depends. Okay, it's just like someone who earns 1,500, having a debt of 2,000 could cause distress. But for someone who earns $5,000, $2,000 debt is not that big an issue. Even with people earning the same amount of dollar, okay, a person earning 5,000 only has himself to take care of. There's no other financial commitment. Servicing a $2,000 installment plan every month should be manageable. But for someone who earns 5,000 and is the sole breadwinner of a family of 4, that is a different issue. Okay. So it's really relative. Yeah.
How does one usually end up in that kind of situation? Is it, due to gambling, overspending, or is it just, merely poor money management?
Okay. The common reasons cited by the people come forward to seek help from CCS are employment related. For example, they have a pay cut or they lost their job, they found a new job but lower pay. Okay. It could be heavy family burden. For example, they do have aged parents to take care and also child rearing responsibility. And the third one is lifestyle. Yes, there are people who lead a lifestyle that is not sustainable with their type of income. So it's a lot of time it's a variety of reasons. Okay, it's not just one. Yes, you could say that many people who come forward to seek help from us basically mismanage their financial, or I should say, mismanage their credit facilities. They forgot that when they use their credit card to make payment, they are not using their own money, they are using the bank's money, and we need to pay back, okay? So sometimes they overcommit themselves, end up, they find it difficult to service, and they still continue to use, and then, with the interest, and then with the outstanding, it just pile out and pile out to the extent that they cannot pay under the normal terms and conditions. Yeah,
it is really down to different circumstances. Yeah?
Yes.
And I believe that in the past 20 years, Credit Counselling Singapore has helped some 40,000 individuals address their unsecured debt problems. If you don't mind sharing with us, what are the profiles like in terms of gender or age group, and have the demographics changed over the years? Okay.
The average age of the people come to seek help are around 40 years old. 2/3 of them are male, and about 2/3 of them of the help seekers are actually people married with children. Okay. About half of them will possess a A-level qualification or higher. Okay. And that has the profile change, I would say, in terms of gender and, the gender it's still about 2/3, and the marital status, is still about the same. Although what we noticed for the last year or so, we see kind of an increase in the number of people belonging to the younger group, 40 and below, relatively speaking, comparatively speaking, okay? A slightly higher percentage of people 40 and below coming forward to seek help as compared to those above 40 years old.
What do these changes mean to you then? And also, what about the amount of debt? Has that also grown over the years?
Okay, not really, because if you recall, in 2015, MAS implemented the unsecured borrowing limit rule, so that helps. Okay. About 10 years ago, the average debt size is high $90,000 for people who come forward to seek help. Last year, the average debt size is mid $90,000. However, the median debt size has changed more. 10 years ago, it was around 60 over 1,000, but last year it was about 50 over 1,000.
Okay.
So I think the MAS unsecured borrowing rule cap kind of help contain, the debt size. Yes.
Let's talk about this new pilot program. It will involve monthly meetings with a financial coach over a span of 2 years. How is it different from the current counselling sessions, and what are the new steps or processes that would help a person resolve their financial troubles?
Okay, the people we counseled, all this year are not exactly from the low-income families. Okay, they are more like middle, lower, middle, upper, because they are able to get credit facilities from the banks. This new program, it's to build people's financial capability. All right, it's new. It's not tested yet. Okay, and we happen to have funders who want to sponsor us, and they want us to work with the lower income families. Okay, so it's a test run. Okay, and we believe that to build positive money management behavior and attitude, it takes time. Okay, that's why we have developed it in such a way that it will take about 12 months, so that we can see a progressive improvement. Mindset change, behavioral change, this is what we hope to see.
All right, let's hope this program will bring greater benefits. Thank you so much, Ms. Tan, for coming in to talk to us.
Welcome.
That was General Manager at the Credit Counselling Singapore, Huey Min.